What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day and another massive Saturday, guys. This is the second week of football, and we went up another 25 units on Saturday. Last Saturday, we went up 39 units in one day alone last Saturday. So first weekend of football, we went up 39 units. Second weekend, we go up 25 units, and it's only the second weekend of football. Every single weekend in 2025, the rest of 2025 is going to have football in it, whether it's Canadian football, whether it's college football, whether it's NFL. And this is our best sport, right? I try to tell you guys this whole week, this whole 2 weeks, this whole month, really, that football is our best sport. We do not mess around during football season. And this is the benefit of that. So we have absolutely crushed it these past 2 weekends. We go up 25 units, like I said, past 24 hours right here. We get three 4-man entries for us to hit right here. I think we had like 5 setups. So we had like 5 setups, 3 of them cashed, 2 of them missed. And again, this is the benefit of cashing 4-mans and using correlated betting, because these 4-mans are just such amazing value creators right here, because each of these, we instantly go up like 8 units alone. We also cashed a 2-man entry here. So again, this was last Saturday, and you could pause the video, look through everything, but I'm telling you guys, it's Canadian football and it's League of Legends carrying a lot of these plays. And like I said, we're only 2 weeks in to the football season, and like I said, football season really started 2 weeks ago. And if you're like, oh man, it's too late, football season's already started. We're only in Canadian football season. We still have, obviously, not even the thought of college football or NFL has really entered a lot of people's minds, but we are making money on football in the middle of June. I can't really think of anything better to do than that. I will say, guys, I had a lot of requests by popular demand to bring back the VIP football season pass, okay? I brought it back last night for 24 hours only, okay? So this is going to expire in 16 hours. By the time that you watch tomorrow's video, by the time I release tomorrow's video, this pass is going to be completely gone. I'm not going to bring it back. Really, you will not have another opportunity to lock in all of my picks up until the Super Bowl, until the start of the NFL season. And the pass, what's crazy about that is when I release that pass at the start of NFL season, it is actually probably going to be about $150 to $200 more than it is right now, and you're going to get additional months on top of it, plus you're going to get a profit guarantee, okay? So if you do not know what I've been talking about these past couple of videos, and I actually did away with this a couple of days ago, it ended, but like I said, a lot of you guys came back and were like, man, I need to get into the VIP. I can't believe you guys did it again. I honestly thought it was a fluke last week, and I'm telling you guys, every single weekend we are going to absolutely crush it. It's so easy to make money in football, guys. And what this pass is every single play that I take up until Super Bowl 60. Okay, so I get this question a lot. Is it just football plays? No, you're going to get all my plays. You're going to get my esports plays, my football plays, my everything that I bet on, right? You're pretty much going to get VIP access up until Super Bowl 60. And the craziest part about this, guys, is if you do not profit by the beginning of NFL season, if you do not pay this pass off by the beginning of NFL season, you are eligible for a complete refund. I will give you your money back, no questions asked, guys. So this is pretty much no risk for you. And what I am trying to do with this pass is I'm trying to get people to pay off this $500 pass by the beginning of NFL season. And then by the beginning of NFL season, when you have this paid off, pretty much the rest of the season, college football, NFL season, will just be all profit. You don't have to worry about paying any pass. You don't have to worry about getting into the VIP or anything like that, signing up for different apps. You still can, obviously, but you don't have to worry about any of that. All of the rest of the season, whether it's, August, or really September, October, November, December, and January, and even a little bit of February, is going to be completely paid for already, that we do in the summer right here in Canadian football. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, my number is down here at the bottom. If you have any questions, if you're like, man, what am I going to get? Is this going to be worth it for me? Whatever it is. But again, with code CFL, you're going to get 50% off. Like I said, this is going to be about 240 days of VIP all the way up until Super Bowl 60. Like I said, most people in this game are not even thinking about NFL or college football season. They're not even thinking about football right now. And they are definitely not thinking about all the way into the Super Bowl, right? But again, if you want to be a winning bettor, you have to plan ahead. You have to realize that we are winning in a very long term. This is what we've done since May 1st. We're up about 60 units in the span of about 40 45 days really. So we go up more than a unit a day on average since May 1st. And this year so far, we're up 171 units on the year. Last year, we went up more than 600 units using this exact same strategy, guys. And it's called correlation, right? And I do talk about it a lot on this channel. It's taking things to go under together or over together. That is why football is so amazing, because the quarterbacks and receivers are going to do really, really well together, or they're going to do really poorly together, right? And you can see we had a cash right here in Canadian football with people going under together. Here is another one going under together that we cashed last weekend, like I said. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the play of the day. Again, if you're interested in that pass, that's going to be the first link in the description. In about 15 or 16 hours, that pass is going to be completely gone, and you won't be able to lock that in again until until football season is really the only time that I'm going to have some sort of pass like that. That's going to be multiple months of my VIP, and there's probably not going to be any profit guarantee for that NFL time. So this is probably the best promo I've ran, maybe ever, right? Because you're going to get complete risk-free profit, okay? So let's get into the entry of the day right here. We do have Chelsea Gray to go under 5 assists. Really like this play. I'm about to get into why I like her to go under here. And then my favorite play in League of Legends today is Inspired under 24 assists, okay? And I have a lot of reasons why I like Inspired under 24 assists. I truly believe in betting. When you're betting on these players, you need to have multiple reasons of why you're betting on them, right? It's almost like if you're buying, a car or something like that, right? There's not just one reason why you're buying a car. There's going to be multiple reasons of why you're buying a car. I'm going to use it for this. I like that it has this. I like that it has this. You're going to have a list of a lot of things of why you are liking spending money on this type of thing, right? And it's the same thing you need to think about in betting. So with Inspired, the reason why I like him to go under is because this series will very likely go 2-1, okay? And not necessarily just exactly 2-1. I mean that this is Fly versus C9. C9 is going to most likely, like I would say 90% or more, take at least one game away from FlyQuest, okay? So does that mean they're going to win one game? Does that mean they're going to win 2 games? I don't know, but I'm playing this in mind that Cloud9 is probably going to win at least one game, and I really like this in that sort of environment, okay? So in the 8 games they have played, FlyQuest is 5-3, okay? So they've won 5, they've lost 3. So this is a pretty even series. This is a pretty even teams. I would say FlyQuest is a little bit better, which Inspired is on this team. But like I said, I'm kind of building this in the state of mind that he's going to at least win 2 games, and Cloud9's going to win 1 game, okay? So he averages 8.5 assists in a win. He averages 4 assists in a loss. Now, with this built out with 2 wins, if you do 8.5 times the 2 wins, so he's averaging 8.5 in wins times 2, and then you do 4 assists, which is what he's averaging in loss, and you do that, then that gets 21, right? Little basic math here. You do 2 wins times the averages that he does in the win, and then the averages he does in a loss times the 1 loss that I'm predicting, and right there, that would put him at 21, okay? So really what I like too is with that 21 number, is that an extremely accurate number? I mean, it's taking the averages, but it's leaving a lot of headroom, right? 21 is a big difference than 24, right? And I almost say this every day when I take League of Legends entries, but this play is very likely to bump, right? When I always take these League of Legends plays, I get good value on them. I know how to find closing line value, guys. And if you've taken this at 24, that's amazing. 23.5, I also really like it. Honestly, at 23, I also like it, okay? So you have a full, assist to go down here and still take this entry at if it does bump. And the final piece of evidence of why I like Inspired at 24 under is he averages 6.75 assists per game versus Cloud9. Like I said, these teams have played a lot during the season. They're the 2 best teams of the league. They're actually playing it in a championship game. This is the game being played. It's a championship game. 2 best teams in the league, and he averages right around 6.75, 7 assists per game versus Cloud9, and that puts him also around that 20 to 21 sort of assist range right there, right? So if we get him at 24, and again, if he ends up losing at least 1 game, which I think should happen because, like I said, they are 5-3 against this team. It's an even matchup. Then I think he should go under here and probably get around that 20 to 21 mark, okay? So multiple reasons why I like Inspired there. So hopefully you guys kind of get that explanation in your head and can take him there. And then Chelsea Gray, why do I like her, okay? Chelsea Gray right here, under 5 assists. Pretty much as simple as if you look at all of the games she has played so far this season, right? If you look at 2025, she's only gone over this in 1 game, guys. She's only gone over this in 1 game versus the Seattle Storm. She's now playing the Mercury. The game that she did play, actually no, that's not true. Oh yeah, the game that she played the Mercury, it looks like she got 5, but this was last year actually. So for some reason I thought it was this game. Okay, but last year, yes, she got 5 assists, but you don't really want to look at last year because I was super far away. But every single game this season, she has gone under this except one game versus the Storm. Okay, every other time she's either gotten 2, 3, or 4 assists. Even some of these games down here, she's getting 1 assist, guys. So she's really not passing the ball very much. She's really not like being that like center of assists right there. And there's also a possibility, obviously, that she gets 5 assists like she did last game. And if she gets 5 assists, that would be a bump. That would honestly be fine because I'm pretty confident in that inspired line to go under. So again, it's just like, do I like her over? Do I like her under? Looking at these here, looking at her whole season, it's pretty obvious to take her under here, looking at that, that she probably is going to get like 3 or 4 assists in this game right here. Okay, so that is why I like that Chelsea Gray line. And then I went pretty in depth of why I like that inspired line too. So again, if you guys want to lock in with me all the way up until Super Bowl Sunday, which is going to be all the way in February 9th, actually, you guys can purchase this VIP football season pass with a profit guarantee. I can't explain how insane that is. 2 Saturdays in a row, guys. We go up 25 units yesterday. We go up about 40 units last Saturday too. And this is the second Saturday of football season. I don't even know what we have. We probably have like 30 more Saturdays and Sundays and stuff like that. And it gets even crazier during college football and NFL season because the amount of games that we can bet on pretty much 10x's. I mean, think about how many more college football games there are than Canadian football games. There's like 8 or 10 teams in Canadian football. In college football, there's like 100, 150 teams. That is why we're so profitable in college football. So do not miss out, guys. This is the pass right here. You can go ahead and lock that in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Happy Father's Day to any fathers out there. I really appreciate you guys getting up, watching these videos every day. If you are a father, I know you're very busy. So everyone have a great day with your family, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.